So starting the test drive in this S650, I looked up the curve mode just to be sure what it does, and apparently the website said that it limits the feeling of lateral acceleration for the rear passengers. So I have no idea what in the world that really means for me driving this vehicle, but I can just say I'm pretty comfortable in this curve mode, but I'm gonna go ahead and adjust it to the comfort mode. And I'm pretty sure every drive mode in this thing is gonna be comfortable. But when I put it into the comfort mode, it does lower the suspension. But I mean, it's a very, very nice ride, even on this road that's under construction. It's crazy because I'm on 20-inch wheels. Again, the suspension has been lowered and it still feels incredible. And just having to slam on the brakes there, this is insane. It's my gosh, it's a luxury machine. That's all you can say. It rides like a Mercedes S-Class should, and then some. I mean, this ride is ridiculous because this stretch of road, literally, it gives me a headache every time I drive down it because it's just that torn up. And even hitting that super hard bump there, I heard it more than I felt it. Just such an impressive suspension system here. But now that we've gone through that, obviously it rides extremely well as it should, and for a 210 grand sticker. But let's see how it drives with a twin turbo V12. Let's put in a sport mode here. And foot down. Wow. Really, the only thing that let me know how fast I was going was the speedometer, because I don't feel like I'm going fast at all. I mean, such an impressive ride, my gosh. So we have the adaptive cruise on now, lane centering. So while you're being chauffeured around the back, your chauffeur is just sitting here chilling, going through your emails, I don't know. But, oh man. Now, the sound acoustics in here are fantastic, of course. It's a Maybach. Road noise is minimal. And the ride is super plush. But I think the most interesting thing about all of that is, again, you're in a twin turbo V12 car, and even under hard acceleration, you don't feel like you're being thrown all over the place. It's just a super luxurious feel all the way around. It's actually relaxing to drive this vehicle. And I don't even have the massage on right now. I'm about to turn that back on. Now, I did misspeak a little earlier. This just has a little over 27,000 miles. I said 25, I just remembered that. So, my bad for that. But driving this, for how much you can get this for, I would highly recommend just doing this as opposed to getting a new one, because just how Mercedes tend to depreciate, buying this for 120, 125 with this kind of miles, I'd rather do that than paying 210 or a little bit over to get one new. Especially because you've kind of seen already what needs to be fixed on here. If you get one like a 20 or 21, I don't even know what Mercedes warranty is. They're bumper to bumper. It might cover a lot of the stuff that's, well, the one or two things that have gone bad in here. And even if you call and threaten to complain or leave a bad review for a $210,000 car, they might just be like, all right, bring it in, we'll fix it. And the company will cover it. But honestly, those few things just it's still a great car. The ride is fantastic. The power is fantastic. And when you mix both of those together, whether you're driving or riding, you're gonna have a great experience. And in terms of just driving this thing hard, you're getting 738 pound-feet of torque, 621 horsepower. It doesn't feel all that fast, but it's just cool to be able to pretty much smoke the vast majority of vehicles off the line in this thing, and you can barely feel it. But I mean, you have your paddle shifters if you want to use those. If you just want to drive in drive mode and have a nice, rewarding ride, you can do that. And again, I haven't even noticed, I'm in sport mode still, so even in the sport mode, just an incredible ride here. But if you can afford one of these for $125, I highly recommend it if you're looking for a luxury vehicle where you can recline, have rear entertainment, a magic sky roof, all of that. But this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2019 Maybach S650.